Hi everybody, it's Claire back with another art journal video, and this is one from a few weeks ago when I was playing with Nat's brand new collage papers. This is one from the Sibling Rivalry set. I absolutely adore these papers. I just love the colours and the expression on the faces. I don't know, just think yeah, they really struck a chord with me. So I'm sticking this into the large craft journal, adding a bit of, it's ultra thick, but that is only because that's the one that I grabbed, and maybe it was even on my desk, just to stick this in place. So then when I've been playing with these collage papers, I've been tending to colour match. So I've been looking at the colours that I can kind of see on the page and grabbing those off my shelf, of course, in Dina Wakley Media colours. You could do this with any brand really. And if the colours weren't quite right, you could colour mix to make them so. I have been taking my inspiration from the marks that I can see on the collage paper already, and in this case they're quite angular. So I'm using this thin brush, this small, I think it's a 1/2 inch brush. This is rouge that I'm starting off with here, and I am extending some paint marks onto the page, and I'm going over the collage paper edge as well, just to help blend that in place. So I'm not going to talk while I'm doing this, but I'm just going to let you watch how I start to add these colours in. So you can see how I've added those colours around the face. I've overlapped them. I've done different directions. Then I'm grabbing a stencil that's got lovely squares on it, and I am going to stencil some of those onto my page as well. Because they kind of echo what's already going off with the colours in the background. And I'm going to pull these over the top of the paint that I've just added. So I'm just going to start to build up a few layers onto my journal page as well. This is another of Natalie May scrapbooking's stencils. Goodness, can't speak. And that was Iris, and I've just added a little bit of text stenciling onto the page too. So then I'm just adding in the catch lights on the eyes. I decided I wasn't going to make the whites of the eyes properly white because I didn't want them to stand out too much. And I thought that doing that would make her look a little bit terrifying. So just adding those catch lights just helps to bring that face alive a bit too. Then you can see I'm just scribbling my Posca pen onto the glass mat, and I'm going to stamp my stamp into it and just use that little bit of paint I've picked up just to stamp onto my page. I really like doing this technique because you get a really nice sort of thin, even coverage of paint onto your stamp. It's not kind of gooey, you haven't got to mess about. Watering down your paint is just a really easy way to do it, and then just giving my stamp a wipe afterwards as well. That was quite an old Stampers Anonymous stamp, I think, as well. And then I am going to start and write my words onto the page as well. So you may have seen this over on Instagram. I think it went up as a reel, like I often say about my journaling, it does reflect what's going on in my life. I'm not going to talk in any depth about this, but this quote kind of summed up something for me. Yeah, something that's been very hard to do, but you know, sometimes you have to do those things that are difficult. Yeah, so my journal for me is such a great refuge. It's a great place to let things go, just to try and work through them. And finding quotes like this one that kind of just hit the nail on the head, it was an absolute no-brainer, and I had to use it. So although my quote fills most of my page, as is often the case, for me, sometimes the words are the most important part. And you know, just sort of letting go of the fact that I am covering up most of my journal page, all that time that I've spent. But, you know, just that the act of being creative, moving my hands, spending that time, doing this creative practice is so worthwhile for me. Okay, so that's my quote added. So then I just wanted to add some dots onto my page as well. So I'm just, I did do some dotty stamping, and then I'm just going in and adding some bigger dots using my Posca pen. That's quite meditative as well. Just popping those little dots down, not overthinking where they go, just letting them go onto my page. So I'm trying to create some balance here as well, because I've got all that black writing. And I just wanted to pull that black onto some other areas of my journal page too. And then, of course, I'm going in with my white Posca pen and adding some big white dots and small white dots and just dotting those around. Again, just looking at the contrast on my page and how it's balanced as well. So this was a super fun page to create. I'm loving Natalie May Scrapbooking's collage papers. You can get hold of some on my website, and also from Natalie May in Australia. So thanks for watching. I hope you found some inspiration, and I hope to see you again soon.